Hello there, What Culture football fans. I'm Adam Wilmot from What Culture, joined by Liverpool fan Ewan Patterson from What Culture to discuss more Liverpool transfer news. You guys are keeping busy, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I can say.
I mean, no transfers really going through. You just link with loads.
Exactly.
Of
I mean, we got, we have to have a little bit of drama. You know, we did Fabinho very quickly, but what's a summer without a little bit of drama along the way? You know, probably going to have a bit of deadline day drama. You probably hope. I mean, I wouldn't hope so, but maybe.
Still no idea what's going on with Nabil Fekir. But anyway, according to The Guardian, you are being linked with a trio of Premier League defenders. Jamal Lascelles from Newcastle, James Tarkowski from Burnley, and Harry Maguire from Leicester. Now, I should clarify, you're not going to try and buy all three, and these are not being perceived as a signing to replace Dejan Lovren.
And nor should they.
They're looking to sort of provide more strength in depth, more presence at the back for Liverpool. Your thoughts, first of all, on those three names?
Yeah, I think they're all very, very good defenders. I think there are some potential doubts in mind in the fact that they play very different systems to the way Liverpool play. Obviously, if you watch Liverpool play, the centre-backs have a lot of the ball and are passing a lot. And when you look at Lascelles and Tarkowski in particular, they play in a very rigid defensive system. They get a lot of cover from the midfield. So there's something that obviously Liverpool has I've looked at with those players and I've seen whether it's maybe a better aerial presence perhaps, better leadership qualities. I think one of the things that you notice with Van Dijk is that people maybe have bought at the feet to begin with, but in terms of the mentality he brings to that back line, he's just a pure leader through and through. Obviously Lascelles is now Newcastle's captain. Tarkowski came in and did a fantastic job kind of marshalling the back line at Burnley. And then Maguire, who I really, really rate. I think he's a fantastic player and someone who I would be very happy if he came to Liverpool, because I think he's shone very well for Leicester. And I know we were linked with Lascelles and Tarkowski earlier in the year. So this new one of Maguire, I think that's really interesting because I really like him as a player and would not be averse at all after his marauding left-wing runs in England, Tunisia. So yeah, I don't know. I'm quite happy.
Yeah, I think they're all really decent quality English young defenders who could definitely come in and do a job. This whole not there to replace Dejan Lovren debate, would you like to see, if they brought one of those in, him start ahead of one of these English defenders or not? Because I don't know, Lovren just seems to come as a neutral with a bit of nerves, and you've got such a good defender. You paid 75 million for Van Dijk. I know these won't come cheap either, but you'd sense if you're going to buy one of them in when they're young and they're developing, you try and build that defensive partnership between Van Dijk and, let's say, Harry Maguire, rather than Lovren, who has never really proved himself to be a solid defender throughout the entire season. He's had flashes throughout this season, but then like yesterday at the World Cup, he looked a bit iffy. He always has moments, it seems.
I would agree with you to an extent. I think Lovren is a player who definitely benefits from having a very vocal communicator to play alongside him. I think physically he's fantastic, very, very confident when he has confident presence around him. And obviously you mentioned that mistake he made yesterday. He then recovered that up with one of the best blocks I've seen in the tournament so far. I really like Lovren. I think his commitment to Liverpool is spectacular. You really do get the sense that he'd fallen a sword for the club. I know there was kind of a turning point in the season when he had that horrendous performance against Spurs. Obviously things turn around. I see these players in particular being lined up potentially as a means. Obviously, Ragnar Klavan, he was originally brought in as like a fourth choice centre back, and he's played way too much because obviously we've had injuries to Matip, and of course Lovren's fitness has been in doubt in the past as well. So I see this more as a case of, I know there's the old adage goes that you're not meant to like switch around your back line, that they're meant to like develop a certain kind of connection with each other. I don't know, I feel if they're going to be playing, it's not going to be a case of they're only going to be sitting on the bench. I think they would get a lot of game time as a Liverpool centre back, even if Lovren was potentially the first choice.
Could you see Liverpool ever sort of changing their system and playing, an England-esque back three with the wing backs, with like Alexander-Arnold, of course, looking phenomenal this season? Could you ever see that happening?
There was actually a change of formation. I think it might have been against Crystal Palace. I can't remember. I think it was against Crystal Palace when we went back to a back three after we brought Lallana on, and he went off injured immediately after, and we went to a back three there. I think that could work because one of the things that we're seeing with Klopp recently, he's really keen to kind of experiment with different formations. Obviously, the 4-3-3 is kind of typified this time at Liverpool, but we've also seen him do the 4-2-3-1, a 3-4-3, and then kind of other things as well. So I don't know. I think the way we're going to line up next season is going to be very interesting depending on who we get. And yeah, I'd be happy with any of those players. At the moment, it's just a trusting Klopp type situation.
Yes, as much as I enjoy watching them there, let's just score more than the opposition may get found out a little bit next season. All right then, let's say money's not a factor, they're all costing the same price. Out of those three, Lascelles, Maguire, Tarkowski, who would you like to see in a Liverpool shirt at the start of next season?
Harry Maguire. There you go.
There we go. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And you can find out more details right now at whatculture.com and check out some more of our recent videos here. Thanks for watching. I've been Adam from What Culture. He's been Ewan from What Culture. And we will see you soon.
Bye.